Buenos dias, la clase de infants. Bienvenido, mamá, papa, tío, tía, hermano, hermana, amigo, amiga, abuelo, abuela. So, safe practices always, wash your hands, social distances are in order. All right, so we are on to lesson 4, and let's share and let's see what it is we are doing in lesson 4. So we're going from here. Come on, man. From the beginning. Okay. So we are looking at aquatic habitats, part 1, and we are using mixed media. Remember when we talk about mixed media, you're using your crayons, your colored pencils, your paints, right? And we are doing aquatic habitats. All right, what is an aquatic habitat? Aquatic habitat has to deal with water. Aquatic, aqua, water. So this is an aquatic habitat. We are seeing about 4 different examples. It could be a reef, the ocean, the sea, inside of an aquarium, in a lagoon. That's an aquatic habitat. So we're doing part 1, which is just creating the environment. So I use a normal cereal box, which I kind of just cut open because you just want that part that stands up at the back and at the bottom. So this is where we will need mommy, daddy, auntie, uncle. The girls will need your help. I use a cereal box and I just cut it open. All right, using the plain color part on the inside. All right, so you're taking your normal drawing book page and on landscape, you're painting it across. Remember, it's a wash, right? And a wash means more water and less paint because you want that watery look and you're painting the entire page. Well, I use a white paper background to paint so it will mess up the back of it. But you could put it on anything, but you're painting the entire page in a wash. More water, less paint because you want that watery look. Now to get the sand look, I took the paper and I went on the ground outside. See how rough outside is? I'm sure you have an outside surface. And I used 3 different crayons, right? Or you could use oil pastels. Remember, we're talking about mixed media. So the first media was paint, and now we are using crayons or oil pastels. And if you look at sand, it's different colors, right? So I use different colors and I colored the entire surface, and by putting it on the ground, I got the texture. I want the texture, that rough look. I want that look. Okay, so I'm looking for that. Next, we are preparing for rocks. Now, rocks come, some could be mossy, some have oil in it, which I really wouldn't want for us to have in our aquatic ocean, but it is reality. So I just put a little black, not much, because it's not something I want. Browns, orange, yellows. You could randomly just drop your paint. So here you can have fun, right? But I want the entire page painted. It is up to you to tear your paper. I want you to tear it into sections. I did 3. If you want, you can do 3 as well. So here you are free to do as you want because here you are designing, okay? So I just took the page and divided it into 3 and I just tore it randomly. One technique of making my rock was rolling. So I roll the paper and then roll it into a ball like this, okay? Another technique was just taking it and crumble, either crumble it tight or crumble it loose to make my rock. Good. So here it is. The C is at the vertical part of the box, which I cut out, and at the horizontal part of the box, the sand, which I created, and I stuck into my rocks. So we are creating the aquatic environment, but that is not the entire thing. We need to have its greenery. So on another page, I painted it in lines, my different shades of green, because when we look at our greenery, it's not one color. You might have dark green, light green. If you want to put yellow, you can add yellow. All right. Then I tore it in, right? Because when you look in the sea, the seaweeds, they're kind of long and strangly looking. And then I stuck it. Some were stuck near to the rocks, some were stuck onto the wall. You are the designer. So in this art project, you are designing your aquatic environment. Okay, so let me just show you what mine looked like. So look at mine. Mine was a normal cornflakes box, right? This is where mama, papa, or uncle, or auntie have to help, right? To help you make sure it stays up. You can use a shoebox as well, right? Same pages that we have in our drawing books is what we use. So here it is, my wash for my water. I left a little bit of sky. I want a little bit of sky, right? Here you can see the sand. Here you can see the rocks, my rocks, right? You are the designer. You place your rocks where you want it and your seaweed. So I must see your sea. Give me a little sky. The sea is a wash. I must see your textured sand. See how it is textured? See how it is rough? And remember, we get texture from coloring on a rough surface. You can't just go outside. Outside is rough, right? Rocks, I crumbled. Either you could crumble or roll it, right? This is my rolled rock here. My crumbled tight rock, and this is another rock that's not too tight. And here I have my seaweed. All right, so now our next lesson, we have some more things to do. We have the characters to put in our aquatic environment. When I say characters, what lives in an aquatic environment? Not man, man don't live in an aquatic environment. We visit, right? But live and breathe in it. So we have something to look forward to next week. I know you're going to be very excited about it. Remember, it's mixed media, so have your stuff ready. Social distancing are in order. Don't forget to put on your face mask. Don't forget how to use it too. You use the ends, put it around your ears like that. Your nose and your mouth must be covered. Wash your hands with soap and water regularly. If you don't have that hand sanitizer, after you use the hand sanitizer, don't forget to wash your hands again because having that on your hand isn't too healthy either. Adios. Hasta la vista.